as you can see on that video, there were so many people riding bikes, and my grandfather was a cyclist, and he used to take me on long bike rides and stuff, and he won trophies and medals, and he made me my first bike, and and then and then after that, he just, he took me out on long bike rides, and he would go for miles, and he was an old man and stuff, and he just always showed me up. And I was growing in the heart of Glasgow, so I was used to the busy roads. So on this, but when you get older and you don't have space for bikes and everything else, you need to have a right passion for it. And before he died, my gran wanted me to take this bike, to take his bike and stuff, and me being just a nut job, didn't do it. I just didn't feel right or whatnot, and for so many different reasons. So I've sort of regretted it now. I'm not actually too sure where that bike is now, but I've just recently made inquiries. And so during this lockdown procedure, I started going out on bikes, and it's more than just going out and bike and exercising. It's actually good, like mentally and stuff like that. It's good for your physical and everything else. So I'm going out on the bike, and I see a lot of cyclists, and the majority of the cyclists are actually female, and grannies, old age pensioners and whatnot. And I'm going on the bike, and my butt is killing me. My butt is sore, and I suddenly realised that I'm really that unfit. So I get a loan of a bike, and I start going out, and I see this huge community that was probably not there a month ago. Because everybody, the whole world has bought bikes, and hopefully they'll probably, and the campaign now, and the governments and councils and whatnot is ushering you to get a bike and stay active and stay fit. And there's something youthful, I feel, when you're on a bike. You feel kiddish in a way. There's something in it where, if you haven't been on a bike for so long, there is it just makes, I think mentally it's good. I watched an episode of a program called Pennyworth, and after suffering a loss, he goes out on a run, and it's the run that brings him back to the world, so to speak. And I always thought cycling was for the fit, was for the young, was for the, but no, that's not the case. You're talking 80-year-old people on their bikes cycling. And one day I was driving my car, and this old couple, I kept on seeing everywhere. They were cycling like nobody's business, and you think you're doing well, and then people pass you by on a regular basis, but they're all encouraging you to keep it going, and there is a community out there where they see bikes, and now it's become like the cyclist against the driver, where there's more, because there's more cars on the road, there is now becoming more cars and more bikes. So safety is the utmost concern, pivotal. But I've now recently discovered great cycle routes, and I'm determined now to get the family involved and get them out there, because the lockdown, I just seen on the news, they were like, kids were going crazy and attacking their parents and everything else, and to go on the bike and to get a wee bit of fresh air in your lungs and to do something like that is phenomenal. And now, just like the Queen song, I just want to ride my bicycle is just, I mean, what's so weird about it is I've been watching all these films, and there's so many kids of today's world that had to be shown how to ride a bike, where when I was growing up, everyone knew at an early age. But now as I look on the street, I see so many families at different times of the night as well, going out, and young kids on the bikes, and and cycle routes are opening up and islands are opening up to cyclists, and it's becoming more popular to be. So I don't know, more cyclists now are wearing like cameras on their helmets for their own sort of protection, their own sort of evidence against any wrongdoing. I had family members that have also had recent clashes with cars, and it's by luck that they had a camera to record it. I now look on the YouTube and I see people with cameras on their bikes, and they're just cycling through the towns, and you can get a scope of what the town is like by a cycle helmet and what they've recorded on their video. So I might actually do that. I might actually get a video camera, and just, it gives you a drive, because going out for a bike run, for me, you need a destination. You need something to drive you, something to get you out. You can't just go on a bike and just go around the block 20 times. Doing that every day is boring. But you do come on and you feel like, hey, I definitely deserve a hamburger now. And you feel good about yourself mentally. So if you're out there and you like cycling, let me know how you find it. Let me know if there's the cycle routes around your area. Do you like hills? What's your favourite mountain bike or racing bike? There's also, I'm think maybe if I get one of these cameras, I can actually, that gives me a reason to go out and visit these places and record what I see, and then and put it here, and maybe other cyclists can see where I've cycled to, and maybe join that. But let us know what you think. Maybe you have yourself a cycling channel and you have done something similar. So please get in contact, and I'll subscribe or whatever. Have you done cycling through this lockdown? Has it changed your life? Has it changed what you do at the weekends? I know it slowly has come for me, and as I say, it must be a great thing for to go into shops now and find that bikes are being sold out. And I'm not one for like electric bikes and stuff like that, but now, because it defeats the purpose, same as cars and whatnot, but that I'll save to another video. But yeah, how much has cycling changed you? Has it made you better? Has it made you feel physically better? Has it brought the inner child out in you? Are you doing it with your families? Let us know in the comments. Thank you. It has been a kind of lifting and open my eyes experience for myself. Hiya. What are you thinking?